We are going to be working on our pad. I think we're going to build a floating shelf today for the kitchen because we're not doing any upper cabinets.
Subscribe and come along.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back up to our property. Oh man, it is a beautiful sunny day out, but it is chilly. It's like 35 degrees. It needs to be like 60. Bring it on. Bring on the warmth. We are going to be working on our pad for our apartment this morning. Larry's here. The bulldozer's warming up right now. Now everything finally is dried out so we can finish grading everything and make sure it's good to go for our pad, because we're gonna try to get this thing concreted, the footers done and the stem walls done in the next week and a half. So we're not wasting any time. So we're gonna go over there, get the transit laser out, level it all out really well, get this thing ready to go.
Good morning, everyone. Spring is here and the energy is rising. I can feel it. And to help me out with all the energy I'm gonna need to build these videos, be a mom, take care of everything that's going on around us. I'm like a whole production team, an editing team, plus we need to build our house. And I use Magic Mind. If you guys have not tried Magic Mind, it's a nootropic and it's amazing. It's got everything that you need. Matcha in it. Ladies, matcha is so good for you. Go check it out. Go research matcha if you haven't already. Nootropics. Nootropics are amazing for your brain. They help me focus. I have ADHD. I get excited. I'm always running around like a crazy person, and the nootropics in here helps me focus, be centered, as if I took a whole entire yoga class. Those nootropics are gonna just bring me to center and allow me to focus on what I need to focus on instead of trying to do 20 things at one time. It also has the adaptogens in it. You know adaptogens are so great for you, and the immunity. You can't go wrong with having some extra immunity. That echinacea in there is going to keep those colds and flus and everything away. So I'm really excited for this. I've been taking it. This is my second box. I love it. Magic Mind comes in these cute little bottles. It's only a 2-ounce shot. It's got all your mushroom elixirs in there that are going to give you the lion's mane that's going to make you focus. I just love this little product. This little product is so cute and it's so delicious. You can pop it in your refrigerator or leave it out. I like to throw mine in the refrigerator, and then in the mornings, guys, the cool thing about this as well is that you can take it with your coffee. So why not just drink it with your coffee, start your morning off right, get your focus on, and then have a great day grinding out whatever needs to be done.
I've also been taking this for about a week and a half now, and it's really calmed me down. I get anxiety, so it's helped out with that because I can't do the caffeine in the morning. Been awesome just to kind of like put it to my morning routine.
They offer a 60-day money-back guarantee. If anyone doesn't like it, they refund it 100%, no questions asked. I like to take this before we have to work, before we have to work out. All you need is one a day. Once you take a couple of them, you'll feel the focus, the centering, the nourishment. You'll feel good from the inside out. Check out Magic Mind. I'll put a link in the description below. And thank you, Magic Mind, because we have a whole house to build, and I'm gonna need the energy and the focus to make this all happen.
I did want to answer a few questions. A lot of you have been commenting about the cabin and the apartment and why we're not building our farmhouse. And I just wanted to kind of clear everything up about that if you haven't heard already, because I think we've said it a few times, but that's not a big deal. So the cabin is part of our ranch's like association. They have a bunch of cabins where you can rent them out, stay for the weekend or however long you want. They're from the 1940s and they haven't really been renovated completely since they've arrived here. Just like a lipstick and Band-Aid pretty much the whole time. We got the opportunity to renovate it, so we decided to do that over the winter. We knew we weren't going to be building our place because of how expensive lumber was at the time. So we took the opportunity to do that and just kind of like learn some of the things that we didn't know on that, can utilize those skills on our upcoming builds. So the apartment we decided to do because one, the farmhouse is a lot of like, it's like a more intricate build. It's not just like a square building, and we've never built a house before. So being that it was going to take a lot longer to do that, and we were really excited just to get out of this trailer. Like we are so over being in this trailer and we wanted to get out of it as soon as possible. We knew the farmhouse was going to take a lot longer to build. We decided to do this apartment, like a garage with the apartment above it. That way it give us the stuff to store everything. We can get in a lot quicker. Like it's a big rectangle pretty much. There's no engineered lumber. It's all wooden stick frame. Easier build for us to start with, and also faster and less expensive, all those things. And then we can get in there quicker. And our plan is to get in there before this next winter. We just can't do it on our winter in this RV. Honestly, I don't want to live in there any longer than we have to. It's just, we're just ready to get out. That's what we're doing. That's why we're doing it. We're planning on doing the farmhouse either after the apartment's done or maybe even a little after that, just depending on finances and how everything goes with that. We have a ton of other projects that we're going to be doing. So if we're comfortable in the apartment, then we might just hang out in there for a few years and then build the farmhouse slowly, or I don't know. We don't really have a plan for that as of right now. Our only plan is just to get out of that trailer and get in the apartment so we can be a little bit more comfortable and have more space for the entire family. That trailer's tiny and it's just getting tight. We're gonna get working on grading this lot right now, this area, get this thing ready for concrete. All right, just set up the rotary laser, and I'm just gonna start somewhere and pick grade and then just start figuring out where we need to move some dirt. We're getting pretty close here and it's looking awesome. Let's set this up. Probably another 10 feet this way.
You lined up the back with the shop.
36, 30, what is this? 33. 33 plus 10, so 43 plus 46, 79. Baby, can you go fix that again, please?
Yeah.
Good? What's the width? 40, yeah, 33 plus 10. Yeah, that's pretty close.
So we're trying to get the sizing right. It's going to be 43 across this way and then 46 this way.
All right, so we just got done marking out kind of like where the edges of the apartment will be, like a rough. It's not like 100%, but we just need to know exactly where the pad needs to go. I think we got a pretty good spot. We ended up moving it over a little bit more from what we had originally planned. Yeah, we marked everything. Larry's just finalizing, moving dirt everywhere, and then we're gonna start setting grade and should have a pretty nice pad here in the next hour probably. You can definitely tell it's springtime because Bubba has not gotten off four-wheeler every single day. He's morning till sundown. He's doing a burnout right now. All day he's on it. I don't know how many times he's stuck.
Is he high-centered?
I don't know how many times this happened a day where he's like, Daddy, I'm stuck. Can you come get me whatever, a stick or a chain or something, you know? So let me go help him again. Needless to say, this kid is having the time of his life. I can only imagine what my childhood would have been like if I could have rode a four-wheeler every single day out in the woods.
With his little dirt bike track he has.
I'm so jealous.
Let's see how close we are to being level.
Hiya now over there? Hiya!
We've been out here all day trying to get this pad to grade, and we finally are there. So this thing is 100% ready to go, besides just a little bit of compacting we have to do on one of the ends because we had to move a ton of dirt over, and we're gonna do that in the next day or so. And then as soon as that's done, then it's time for footings, concrete. We're moving along, it feels good, and it's nice to see this pad like all flat and level. Our future home site is looking good. I think I'm gonna put all my tools away. We'll see you guys in the morning. Whew. So another day up here on the homestead. Yesterday, we got all that stuff done with the pad. Awesome. Today, we are gonna go into the cabin. We're gonna knock out a bunch of things that we need to get done. I think we're gonna build a floating shelf today for the kitchen because we're not doing any upper cabinets. We're gonna head down there right now. All right, we made it up to the cabin. The kids are riding around on their bike, and we're about to stain these 1x6s right here.
I think I might put my hair up this time.
So she doesn't get a stain on her hair. Anyway, we're gonna use these 1x6s and create at least one floating shelf that's probably gonna be 5 or 6 feet long. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna measure the cabinets in the kitchen and just kind of see how many we want or how long it needs to be. We're gonna probably do 2 of these 1x6s like put together, so it would make it like 11 inches. So let's start building that and see what it looks like. I think it's gonna be cool looking to have a floating shelf rather than some upper cabinets, because this cabin isn't gonna have like the traditional things that a kitchen has, like a million cups and all that stuff, you know what I mean? It's a rental thing, so it's gonna be, yeah, let's measure this, and then my wife's staining it right now, and then we can start making it.
Well, I got everything stained out here, so we're gonna go in and see what Nick's doing. Hopefully he's working on the floating shelf. How's it going in here?
Not bad. I'm just figuring out the measurement that I need, and I'm gonna mark these little dongles that hang off.
Dongles?
Yeah. If you guys have never made a floating shelf before, they're really easy to make. You just have like a long board as long as you need it, the shelf, and then you have these little things sticking out, and then the little casing that you make for the shelf, you slide it over the top and screw it in. It's not gonna hold 100 pounds, but it'll hold enough.
Repeat on the other side.
All right, so I got all the pieces cut for my floating shelf, these, and there's some over here and everything like that. So I'm gonna start piecing it all together. The first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna build the shelf that goes over the frame separately from the frame. And then once they're both built, we can put the frame on the wall and then slide the shelf onto the frame and then nail it on. And then
Think it's gonna be a good little shelf?
I think it's exactly right, 68.5.
Nice.
I think it's gonna be perfect. About right.
Just centered on the stove would be perfect.
Moment of truth.
Moment of truth. Will it fit? Looks pretty tight to me.
I don't want to put it in there because I'm not going to be able to get it out. I think we're good.
All right, let's hang it up.
Another moment of truth.
I love it. I think it looks so good.
It's definitely, I feel like it's not floating shelf mounted. It is kind of leaning towards the, like down a little bit. I think since it's not our house and it's not like it's gonna be a rental and everything, I think we're gonna just get some like brackets, like some black cool brackets for shelves, and then just stick one on each side, just so that we're not having to worry about anybody like putting too much weight on there or whatever. I think it looks good. So I guess it won't be a floating shelf per se. It'll be a normal shelf, just really fat. Bubba, you helping Kurt? You helping? Oh, shower pan is going in, baby. All right, well, I think that's the end of our time at the cabin today. We did a lot. We got the shower pan in, we got the concrete lip done. We did a bunch of trim. We built the floating shelf. We just need to get that bracket for it like we were talking about earlier. Yeah, that is gonna be the end of this video, guys. So I hope you liked it. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you guys in a few days.